Don Bailey with head coach Mario Cristobal after our first scrimmage here at Green Tree. And coach, been a busy week, but this team put a lot of effort into this tonight.
Really did, and it's it's practice number 7, 8. I lose count. That's to what practice we're in, but we made it real clear we were going to come out. We were going to play football. We're just going to roll the ball out here. We're going to practice all our special teams. We're going to line up and we're going to play physical, intense, high tempo, high paced football. And we did not disappoint in terms of that. There's progress, and it is clearly obvious. I think the strength and conditioning program has certainly showed up, and showed up often so far. And execution is up and down. It's up and down. And you always say the same thing, scrimmage 1 is what you expect. Well, we don't. We expect to be better, and we're going to hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Coach, talk about the ability to maintain intensity. I mean, that's Mario Cristobal. Coach Mario Cristobal's intensity. They maintain it. They keep working on it. But that's something that'll improve as time goes by.
Well, it's a new culture, it's a new system, and the pace of it is really high, and the level of intensity it doesn't really throttle down. We go. Now we have our days where we scale it down, of course, because you got to make sure you take care of the body. You ramp up when you have to, you scale it down when you have to. But we're adapting and we're getting there. But it's obvious we're not there yet, and most of the work has to take place between the years, because we have seen a willingness to go out there and physically compete, to give pretty good effort, not the championship level effort we want to, but we're getting better there. But the details that come with this, there are no little things. Making sure you understand what signal's coming in, what you got to do when that signal comes in, how you got to get lined up as it relates to the play. Those things, they're all really, really, really important, and we're not there yet. It's hit or miss sometimes. Some other guys have been on point, so a lot of progress, but a lot of work to do.
Coach, I know you're heavily involved and always have been in the special teams, and that was something that you worked on live tonight, or as live as you can in this situation. Did you gather anything out of that?
We can cover. We do have some guys that are athletic, that are explosive, that can cover a lot of ground. Also are really good at punt protection. We've got big jumbo bodies that can protect and also get out there and also help us in coverage, which is rare. It's rare to usually have big, thick guys that can heat up and gobble up a lot of space, but they provide nothing in coverage. We got guys that can do both. And our long snapper, you can get down there and cover too. So we also ran, our kickoff team, our kickoff return team. We feel we have a couple good returners that could help us change the game, change the field. All in all, the only thing we didn't get into much today was punt return. We did a little bit, but not to the level we wanted to. We just started running a bunch of plays. I got caught up in the red zone stuff, so it's my fault. I'm sure I'll hear about it tomorrow. But just all in all, we got a lot of the right type of work in today.
Coach, talk about your defense. You've worked on tackling, and you mentioned physicality. It looks like it's improving every single practice.
Yeah, we're getting guys on the ground. Our angles are better. Our pad level is better. Our eyes are more disciplined. That's the biggest thing. And understanding where our help is. I mean, if you know how to leverage the ball, you know who's working with you, whether you're vicing it, whether you are the force player. If you clearly understand where your help is, you're going to do really well, because you can play fast. And if you don't, you're guessing. And if you're guessing in football, you got problems.
The importance of splitting those reps at the quarterback position, and all of those guys had good plays tonight, and also have some things to work on.
They do, and we made explosive plays, so we showed our capabilities of making explosive plays. And then we came short on some that were there to be had. And it was a breakdown at one position or another. It wasn't just that we had a breakdown at quarterback, we had a breakdown at tight end, running back, at the offensive line, at the process with the signal coming in. I think everyone took a turn today. And we spoke about it there as a huddle. It's like we do a lot of good things that have this, our trajectory, going in the right direction. But as a team, we're still doing, we're not doing enough of the things to play at a really high level, at a consistently high level. So those are the things that tomorrow when we come in, we're going to focus on cleaning up that day and making sure that we know exactly what to do, how to do it while we're doing it that way. But it starts with taking care of our bodies. Like right now, after this week, it's getting in there, getting in those tubs, getting in those coolers, putting the right stuff in them and getting to bed. And coming in tomorrow and doing all that yoga that they do, all the treatment stuff that they do. We never did yoga, we just ate a lot, but get back to work. And I'm going to break it down like that for them tomorrow. It's like, we've had some great guest speakers. They're awesome. Strong messages, right between the eyes, right in the heart. What we have to do, you have to apply those things and make it real. When you're sore, when you're beat up, when you're out of gas, we got to find the gas because the teams we're playing against, they got a lot of it. So it's time to get back to work.
Thank you for your time, Coach. See you next week after scrimmage number 2.
Appreciate you, brother.
Go
Go
Canes.
Canes.